Good morning. How's everybody doing? November 5th, 11/5. Longest shutdown in government history. All right, we got that going for us. Go through some names here. We got a few things moving around. Pinterest taking a hit this morning here. All right, Pinterest down pretty good. About 11%, 12% downside on Pinterest. Let me get my screen up here real quick. See what we got. All right, so AMD about a little over 4% to the downside this morning here on AMD, and it's down 4.1%. And it got a beat on the earnings, all right? So, no, actually, earnings were better, but they didn't like the guidance, okay? So, coming back up here a little bit here, 244.60 was down to 235 and change. Looks like it might have even been lower than that. All right, the way I see it right about now is 235, so that'd be about 15 bucks. Now we've shored that up a little bit, and we're coming back to 245.15 on your AMD. All right, AMD, they beat the earnings, but they didn't like the guidance. ANET, ANET, ANET. Here's another one here. ANET, it's another one. Earnings not great, and guidance not great. Stocks closed at 153.55. All right, we are currently trading at 141. So on the daily, we're coming back into this area, and here you get a nice gapper down around this 141 area. All right, maybe like 140.80 right now, 140.80. All right, so we're going to have a gapper down into this area here, Arista. All right, there's another one on earnings. All right, so that was down after strong. It was down after strong earnings, but weak guidance. All right, that's where Anesta came from. There, ANET. All right, what else we got there on that group? We talked about Pinterest. I think Pinterest is down. It's down almost 17% this morning, guys. It was down a little more than I thought. All right, Pinterest down about 17% right now. Closed at 32.91. We're trading at 26.95 right now. All right, so big move to the downside here on Pinterest. Going to take this baby all the way down. All right, and we're looking coming back into this 26 range. You got a gapper coming all the way down here, guys. All right, so we'll see what Pinterest wants to do. That's going to be a 3-dayer. Definitely you want to wait that one out. I wouldn't go after that thing. I wouldn't go after any of this crap. All right, Pinterest, Axon, AXON. This on your industrials coming back down here right now. Closed at $706.13. Things getting creamed down to 562. Trading right now at 561.91. All right, we got to go all the way up into here. We're going to get a gap. We're going to get a gapper down in this area here. Another one with the Axon. I don't trade this one. I don't trade a lot of the very higher price stocks. Just too much volatility for me. Too hard to get into a position on these things sometimes. All right, so Axon, I find it very hard to get entry points on stocks like that. So that's what I do, and that's what that's the way I roll it. All right, so they missed on their earnings there. All right, SMCI big miss as well. SMCI much lower this morning as well, closed at 47. It's down $4 and change. It's been trying to fight back here. All right, got back up here on the overnights up to about 44.52. They did not like the revenue number on this one. All right, so this one's going to be kind of ugly. All right, we'll see. This one is going to be another gapper day down, But I'd be really patient with this one, all right? Especially when you miss on revenue, all right? So SMCI lower this morning, all right? We got that going on here. And then I'll go through some of the names that we're looking at here today. Lemonade, LMND. 58.66 from 66.55. All right, closed at 58.66. Sorry about that. We got a nice upside move here on the LMND. All right, got up to 68.09 on the overnights. Now I've kind of pulled back in a little bit. All right, so this one's going to be a nice gapper up to the upside. Pretty decent on this one. All right, coming back up into the 66 range up in here. All right, so it looks like we're going to take out everything, so we know what that means. It means that we're going to be in exhaustion risk because we're taking out so many time frames at one time. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that one. These really the big ones here that I've given you here for as far as what's been moving. NVO, Nancy Victor Ocean here. NVO closed at 48.25. This is modestly lower here on the daily. Looks like this thing kind of puked up pretty good at the end of the day. Finished with an outside day. All right, and at the bottom of the broadening formation on the daily. So see if something can come out of that. All right, and I was just looking at one yesterday that just popped into my head. This telephone, keep an eye on this one. Maybe a reversal come on this 2-1. This is another one coming off of the and it tried to get going, triangled out. Okay, let's see if it can take a move here. All right, coming back, we got this inside one here. Watch this actionable on the day. Something might come of it. Nothing might at all happen, but might be one to keep an eye on there. All right, maybe baby. All right, so we'll see if anything can move there. And then some of the metals are starting to poke their heads up again. Silver coming back. All right, you got the big move to the upside. Right, puked it all out. Tried to get going, triangled out. Tried to get going, triangled out. Maybe this time, guys, I can't say. Probably will triangle out again. But I like the way where it's at right now, and it's a little better this morning. All right, so 43.50 this morning. 43.50 is going to take day up, guys. Silver looking to take back up there. I think these metals are going to get back up too. Newmont, same setup, right? Got the big move to the upside. Triangle out, try to get going, triangle out, try to get going, triangle out. Maybe it's time. All right, so watch that Newmont as well. And gold is what's gold at here? It's a little better this morning too. Closed at 362.32, trading up about $3 higher right now. So it's going to reverse this day from yesterday, which was a shooter down. Okay, and we're going to be taking that. We're going to be trying to take day right back up, all right? Watch those metals. Watch the NEM and GDX. I think that group is good, all right? I think that group's pretty good. What was good yesterday? The cyclicals were good early, and they kind of fell apart. Las Vegas Sands is a beast, all right? I don't see that stock stopping anytime soon, all right? So Las Vegas Sands has just been great, all right? Even with the markets have been a little tipsy-turvy here right now, and we'll see. But I think Las Vegas Sands is just really killing it. All right, especially with the market. I'm looking at today. I'm looking at SPY yesterday. Shooter down on the day, and you got a big, thick red day, red week down. I mean, you see what I see. Week 2 down, red. All right, same thing with the diamonds. All right, but they are shoring back up. This morning now they were down heavy on the overnights, and they're back to unchanged almost here. All right, so they step in, the buyers continue to do it, and they find their way. All right, that is for damn sure. Kava, this is another one here, kind of a retailer. It's probably more discretionary, 51.70. It's coming down to 49 bucks. So on the daily, this thing's already been beaten down pretty good on the dailies. See if anything can reverse there. But we got lower this morning from 51 and change. All right, so Kava a little bit lower there. We'll go through some real quick ones here. Microsoft. What do you got cooking here? Put up a nice hammer yesterday on the daily. Tried to get up to 515.51. All right, currently trading at 514 and change. So kind of unchanged there. Across the board, I'm looking at them. Everything's kind of unchanged. AMD's down because there's news out, so we'll see that. UPS, that plane blew up in Kentucky. I think there's a little bit of this going on here. This thing's higher, $2 lower here, 91 on UPS coming back down. All right, so what I say is that Jenny back up to 12 bucks. We got people coming in now, so it's going to be hard to hear. All right, so Jenny coming back up to 12 bucks, guys. Look at this Jenny. I hope you got in yesterday. It was acting pretty good. All right, Jenny's going back to the highs. It's probably going to triangle out again. Okay, look at this day it put up yesterday on this outsider. All right, now you're going to be kind of and you're taking it up. You're taking it up. It closed at 11. The high was 11.51. It's trading at 12 bucks right now. Jetty getting better. Futures getting better. Listen, guys, we got a week down. We got day down. We got a lot of red. Be protecting. Be protecting your positions here. I see Merck coming back up here a little bit. I'm in Merck. I'm still holding some Merck. I'm holding some Ford, but I definitely got some protection. So continue to keep some protection around, because at any moment, things can change. All right? Longest shutdown in government history. All right? I'm going to leave it with that, and I will be back during the day at some point. All right? Be good. Be good.